Good evening, everybody. It is a wet Friday night. It is UKW. It is Friday Night Showdown. It's the pre-show. I am the very proud voice of UKW, Brett Hadley, and his bow tie, and the one and only general manager. I've got a habit of sitting here with general managers.
Yeah, but I won't annoy you too much, hopefully.
Sid doesn't annoy me.
I know
sometimes.
I know Sid don't.
It's the one and only general manager of Friday Night Showdown, Mr. Reb Rocco. Pleasure to have you, sir.
Pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Right?
Thanks for having us. Yeah, good. Thanks.
We've got a big night ahead, haven't we? We always have big nights.
Always here, isn't it?
But tonight we're going to have another one. Tonight we have the continuation of the UKW World Cup.
We have.
Yes, we're finding out the last of the semi-finalists tonight.
Very good.
It will be either Young Horus
or JPR.
Or JPR, the loudest man in UK wrestling, or the ultimate Egyptian underdog. One of them will go on to the semi-finals next week to face Hamza Musawa. Yeah. Any idea which way this is going to go? Do you have a hunch? Have you got any sort of feeling?
I don't know. You know, I mean, JPR is hungry at the moment, isn't he? You know,
he's hungry. I mean, he's already got. Imagine this. He's already got a match at WrestleBration with the hardcore champion, the wild card Tommy Dillon, who finally accepted the challenge. Which last year at WrestleBration, right? JPR wrestled twice.
He did.
He did. And he won the heavyweight title in one of those matches. So this year, he could well wrestle twice again. Think about it that way.
So that's going to feed his fire tonight.
Of course it is.
He's going to want that.
Of course it is.
He's going to want that.
Exactly. You got me. See, this is why I like you. You get it. You got me completely. He has the chance to get one step closer to 2 matches at the biggest show of the year. How many nights away is it?
Well, we're a fortnight, aren't we?
15 nights from tonight. It's literally just 2 weeks. Can you believe that? That's flown by.
It's flying, isn't it?
It doesn't feel like 5 minutes since I said it was 7 weeks away. This is how I was saying 49 nights and all that, but
this is what I say, if you blink you miss it, don't you?
Literally.
You know, time just jumps.
It's fine. We are almost at the 14th WrestleBration. You can get your tickets now on the UK Wrestling app or at ukwrestling.tv. Come and join me, Reb Rocco, Sid Phoenix, and everybody else on Saturday, July 29th.
Get down here and fill this all up.
Please do. We're doing all right. I've heard the tickets are going quite well.
Tickets are doing okay.
They're going okay.
So
but they can go better.
Don't miss out.
They can go better.
Let's get you in.
Let's get you in. You will see a lot of wrestling action on that night. You'll see the return of Paul Hubris. I know. If Sid was here, he'd have slapped me at this point.
I'm not going to slap you. You've got to do your job. You know what I mean?
He's returning though, and Shauna Reed's coming back as well. Now, I never thought in my life, I have to admit, I never thought I'd be a Shauna Reed fan, but she's coming back for her revenge on the woman who injured her.
On Leonie Rose.
On your mate Leonie Rose.
Oh, my mate now, is she? I thought she was your pal.
She really isn't. At one point, I feel ashamed of the fact that at one point in my wrestling life, she was my favourite women's wrestler.
Well, you can see how she could be, you know, because she is a good wrestler at the end of the day.
Well, this is the problem. It's her attitude that stinks, and her company that stinks.
Yeah, the people she's hanging around with.
She hangs around with Chris Blooming Castle, for crying out loud. I'll get to him in a minute.
That's another name.
I'll get to him in a minute. But yeah, it's just, Leonie Rose is in action tonight, though.
Yes.
She's on your show.
She is.
I mean...
she's got Hamza tonight.
She has got Hamza Musawa, the Rolling Moose, who's heading towards those semi-finals of the World Cup. And is she going to be focused? She's going to have to be.
I'll try and keep away from ringside, and then she'll be able to keep focused. I think she loses it a little bit when I'm stood around. So
you're trying to say she can't keep her focus because of the presence,
the animosity that she has towards me, you know, and obviously towards Ruby, you know.
Indeed. And speaking of Ruby, she's heading to WrestleBration as well. How proud are you?
Oh, you know, I couldn't tell you.
I haven't had the chance to talk to you about this, so I'm going to do it live in front of everybody.
All right.
How proud are you?
I am so proud of her. You know, she's come a long way in such a short time, and I never thought that she'd even, you know, take an interest in this game. You know,
really? You didn't think?
No, it's
growing up, it wasn't really something.
Well, yeah, we've all
been a wrestling fan.
When I come through the house, she dives on me every night, you know, and she wants to fight. It's always been like that.
That's another thing, though, isn't it?
Yeah. But then she said she wanted to wrestle. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm extremely proud of her, and I wish her well with it. And I I hope she does well on night.
No. Right. Let's take this back. You hope she beats Chris Castle on the night.
That's what I meant to say, but I don't know if
You're
I'm
trying
allowed.
to be fair and impartial.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to say that.
I am allowed to say it, so I'll say it.
Say it for me.
I hope she beats Chris Castle and becomes the new Genesis champion. There you go.
So do I.
Unfortunately, I hear that blabbermouth here tonight again.
Yeah,
I haven't seen him yet, thankfully.
I've heard him.
He's been on at me on Twitter and on this new platform called Threads this week.
All right.
Has he got
himself on there? Has he?
Yeah, the new extension of Instagram. Chris Castle is just as much of a blabbermouth on there as he ever has been anywhere else.
He's not going to change, is he?
Leopards and spots, folks. Leopards and spots.
No, he's always going to be.
Yeah, a pain in my backside.
Running his mouth off somewhere along the line.
Exactly, but he's here. I don't know why he's here. I mean, we're that desperate for talent that you call Chris Castle. But the problem is, he's a champion, isn't he? He's allowed to.
He's got to go anywhere at the moment. You know,
I get it. So it was more him than you, I'm guessing.
Well,
He'll have just been like, yeah, I am coming to Showdown and you can't do note about it.
he likes to rub my nose in things, you know what I mean?
He does. So yeah, we've got...
I'll get my revenge.
We've got Hamza and Leone tonight. We also have Mustafa Khan in action on Showdown tonight.
We do.
And he is heading to WrestleBration too. He's heading to WrestleBration where he gets a chance to get back the World Heavyweight Championship that he never lost.
Yeah,
he didn't lose it. He had to vacate it. He had personal circumstances. He had to vacate it, and he never lost it. And Jonathan Sedgwick picked up the ball. Sedgwick is the champion, so it's now Sedgwick, Mustafa Khan, and Damian Black, who's managed to slot himself in.
He's managed to get himself in there, hasn't he? He's wheedled his way in.
Yeah, literally. He's got himself in. The leader of the firing squad says that they are going to leave WrestleBration with all the gold here in UKW, and you know what? I mean, I don't want to speculate, but it could happen.
Yeah,
I don't want to say it will,
it
but
could happen. Of course, it could. But let's not dwell on it and hope that you know.
No.
Either way, if it goes to Jonathan or Mustafa, it's gone to a good home. Do you know what I mean? They're both worthy champions, aren't they?
But if he gets to Damian Black, oh dear, it's going to be a dark day. It will be a dark day for UKW. The other half of the firing squad, the tag team champions, who now will be Uther and Damon Crow, defending their titles at WrestleBration against Level Up, or the Breaking Bone Studios. If you didn't see Friday Night Showdown last week, you missed something I was shocked and appalled at, the fact that Cliff Harrison turned his back on his longtime partner and friend Jacob Reed.
Didn't see that coming, did we?
Nobody saw it coming, especially not Jacob Reed.
No.
It was a bad night for the Dogs of War because they are no more.
I hope he knows what he's doing, like choosing Mercer as his ally. You know, I don't know if that's a good way to go. He'll stitch everybody up eventually, won't he?
They seem to be on the same page, and it's worrying. They gate crashed Wednesday Night Mayhem this week.
They did.
They weren't supposed to be here, but they gate crashed the show attacking Brett Sedgwick until Casey Riley surprised everybody and made his return.
Yeah,
I thought it was still halfway in the air.
That was brilliant seeing him run down that ramp.
I didn't think he was
There were a lot of shocked faces there.
There was, and none more so than Sebastian Mercer and Cliff Harrison,
Definitely.
who were not happy to see Case and Riley, but they are in action against the Breaking Bone Studios tonight. The winner of that match goes on to WrestleBration to face Damon Crow, Flaming Damon Crow, and Uther, you know, that pest who says so much I can never hear him.
I just wish he'd keep his gob shut.
I know, yeah, it's forever.
So noisy.
People accuse me of talking too much. I mean,
but that is your job to talk.
That's my job.
You know?
Uther just takes it to another level.
Uther's just unreal.
He really is. Yeah, I know. But yes, that is the match. Tonight's main event will be on Showdown, the number one contendership for the Tag Team Championships.
Where's your money there?
I don't know. I mean, I know Case and Riley and Brett Sedgwick are hungry. They want that rematch. They feel they were cheated at the last event. I get that. And, you know, Brett's been throwing challenges around, but Cason's back now to sort of calm him down a bit.
Yeah, he'll level
literally level the situation. Yeah, pardon the pun, and get it right. You know, and I mean, I don't want to bet against Case and Riley and Brett Sedgwick. However, Mercer and Harrison have staked their claims straight away for the tag team titles, and they're dangerous. They're violent. They're angry.
And there's a lot of experience in them guys
and
as well.
there's more experience in them as well.
But
I don't know. I mean, I want Level Up to get their opportunity on the big stage. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. The Breaking Bones Studios maybe have got a little too much.
Just a little bit more.
Maybe
foreign, like.
Just a little bit more, a bit like Doctor Hook. A little bit more, maybe.
I did see Brett earlier. He looked fired up. He looks.
Brett Cedric's always fired up. Can he be
focused?
Can he be 100%? Brett Cedric, he's taken a kicking.
Well, he had a bit of a beating last week, didn't he?
Had a bit of a beating last week. This week he got lobbed down this ramp in front of me.
Yeah, he did.
And, you know, then he had a match, and I just don't know. I think, you know, anyway, we'll find out.
Is he up to his fitness?
Is he up to it? We'll find out tonight, as your main event will be for the #1 contendership. For the tag team titles, WrestleBration will be full of title action. The World Television Championship on the line. It's not to do with Showdown, but Johan Hunt and Joe Cedric.
Come on, Joe.
Come on, Joe.
I wouldn't have said that a couple of months ago.
I wouldn't have imagined anybody saying that, but we've seen the change in Joe Cedric. He's finally the Joe Cedric I wanted him to be a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
He's finally...
He's gone back the right way, or he's going back the right way.
He's getting there, isn't he? He's learned his lesson, let's put it that way, and he has his moment at WrestleBration. He has his chance for immortality in our biggest show. 15 nights from tonight. Get your tickets now. It's July 29th on the UK Wrestling app or at ukwrestling.tv. Come and join us and maybe see Johan Hunt raise with freaking Wolves.
Maybe.
Yeah, he might lose that World Television Championship.
Raise with what? Freaking what?
Freaking Wolves. Wolves. Definitely Wolves, yes. He's not here shouting in my ear, so it's fine. Wolves. Definitely. Johan Hunt and Joe Cedric at WrestleBration. We've got Chris Castle and Ruby Brocco. We've got the others. Yeah, I mean, think about this, right? All three Cedrics could leave WrestleBration with titles. Brett could leave with the tag team title. Joe could leave with the television title. And Jonathan Cedric, if he can overcome
with the heavyweight championship,
he could still walk out of here with what a family dinner that'd be.
It'd be good. That'd be a right celebration.
Imagine that. Yeah. Imagine the belts in the middle of a family dinner table.
Just pile them all up.
Yeah.
Polishing them all together.
Imagine that. It could well happen though. That's the thing. You never know what's going to happen here in UKW.
You know you don't.
That's one of the best things about my job. I never know what's going to happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is literally full of surprises, this place.
It's a good place to be, this is.
It really
I know
is.
I keep saying that, but it really is.
No, it really is. You can't sort of understate it because it is true. You never know what's going to happen.
No.
From one week to the next, we've had shocking moments, we've had heartwarming moments, we've had people realising their errors, we've had people doing dastardly things like last week with Cliff Harrison. You know, you really do never know what you're going to get in this building.
No, it goes from one extreme to other, doesn't it? But yeah, you wouldn't want to miss it, would you? You're quite happy being sat here watching this action, aren't you? Every week.
I feel like the luckiest person, seriously, getting to do this job. Like, I've been a wrestling fan for 32 and a bit years now, and it's more than that. It's 33 and a bit. I started watching wrestling in 1990.
That's when I turned pro.
Really? Wow.
Easter 1990.
There you go. My first event I ever watched, WrestleMania 6. It's with this guy in yellow trunks and this guy in the face paint. Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of his name. His name just won't come to me now.
Him. Yeah. So that was the first wrestling show I ever watched. And now, all these years later, I'm sat here in this purpose-built venue every single week,
commentating
on wrestling, and getting to know these people, see what they're made of, and talk about the thing that I've had a love for like my whole life.
Yeah, it's good. You couldn't ask for a better job.
You really couldn't. I've been very, very lucky, and I still feel very lucky every single week.
It's nice when you can say that about your job, isn't it?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Not many people can do that.
No, I feel the same about here. When I'm here, it's the best job you can.
You've got more stress than me though, because you've got all these people breathing down your neck.
Yeah, there's always somebody wanting to shout at me or whatever.
Is it usually the only Rose? Let's be fair.
Quite often, yeah.
Quite often the only Rose shouting at Red Brocco here.
I think maybe I should feign deafness.
Sorry, what did you say?
Exactly.
I have to try harder than that to catch me out, I tell you. Even with an earpiece in, I can still hear the person who sits next to me. I'm like,
should be. I'm on here.
But people say, when you've got the wrestling going on there, you've got fans going crazy around the ring. It's like, how can you hear the person sat next to you?
It is hard to concentrate sometimes, isn't it?
It is. And then I've got somebody in my ear shouting to me.
Saying, do this, do that.
Trying to get me to say the wrong thing. That happens. Trust me.
Now and then, I think we all say it wrong things sometimes. Don't we?
Trust
Me
me.
more than anybody.
It happens, but we try and do a good job of it, and we thank you each and every week for joining us here at UKW, but there is nothing like coming down here to Batley, rain or shine.
Yeah,
and seeing us.
And it's a bit wet out tonight, so, but, you know, in here...
It's chucking it down. The buckets are back on the stage here, but it's been chucking it down
I just
today.
felt a splash on me here, actually.
Oh dear, it has been throwing it down all day. But if you're watching at home, then great, you've got a great view, you don't get wet. So it's fine. So tonight, we'll see the continuation of the World Cup, already qualified for the semi-finals next week. It'll be sketch of Wednesday Night Mayhem against Momentum, who qualified this week when he defeated Johan Hunt. Obviously, it was non-title, but Joe Cedric came out and stuck it to old Johan on that night.
Yeah, he had a little bit of...
I mean, I was the one looking after the World Television. I was looking after the World Television Championship at the orders of Chris Castle and Johan Hunt. It looked good on my shoulder.
Why don't
have you seen the photo? I thought it looked really good.
I think it suited you. Maybe,
you think?
Maybe you should have a...
Don't you start.
I know we've said...
Don't. No. Look, I've had this debate.
I still think it's a good idea.
No, absolutely not. Do not say this.
Come down and do a few training sessions and
absolutely
see how it goes.
Not. You can come and be a wrestler, by the way, if you want. You can come and do some training. No. I've already had this debate with 3 people this afternoon.
But think then you could have that belt on.
No.
No. And it is
I know where that
it is a heavy belt. That is a nice belt.
I realised this on Wednesday. People don't understand those belts are heavy.
Yeah, they weigh quite a bit, don't
they? They really are. Chris Castle dumped the belt on my shoulder.
On that.
Yeah, and it's heavy. My shoulder's hurting a bit today. It is heavy.
Next time you need a pair. You one on each side and just level it out for you.
Look, stop encouraging people. If Dylan Chase hears this and Sid Phoenix hears this, they'll be laughing all the way to the bank.
Is Dylan here? I haven't seen
Dylan Chase today, but no, if they're here and they hear this, they'll be fully encouraging you to carry on. It's not happening, sorry.
Well, they have said that, to be fair, see if we can get Brett to do a bit of wrestling.
Everybody's said it.
Come and do some training.
Even one of my friends, this week, I posted that photo of myself with the belt.
So, you got one at last. You won.
No. I took the photo with the belt on Wednesday when I was looking after it for Johan. I posted it on my social media, and somebody I've known since I was about 20, and bear in mind I'm quite a bit older than that now, commented...
30 now, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly. I don't look a day or 29.
No, not at all.
He's a wrestling fan. And he commented on it and said, "Oh, is this going somewhere, Brett? Are you going for a title?" That's somebody who I've known my whole life.
So if he can see it, that's why we can as well.
It's still not happening. Sorry.
Well, that's what you say. But
sorry to disappoint you, but
I think we could talk you into it.
Absolutely not. No, it is not happening. But I appreciate your effort.
WrestleBration 15.
No, absolutely
you'll be out there in there.
No, I'll be sat here doing my job. Thanks.
Okay.
You're not convinced, are you?
No.
No, you're really not. I'm never going to hear the end of this, am I?
No. We can keep going. We can dine out on this, man. Honest.
Oh, look, we're nearly out of time. What a shame. What a shame that is.
I know. I can still drop hints about it.
Tonight on Showdown, the World Cup, swiftly changing subject, the World Cup continues. It's JPR against Young Horus to find the last spot in the semi-finals. We've got those #1 tag team contendership match to find out who's going to face the firing squad at WrestleBration in 15 nights. It will either be the Breaking Bone studios of Sebastian Mercer and Cliff Harrison, or it will be Brett Cedric and Case and Riley, LVL Level Up, to get their rematch. You're rooting for Level Up, aren't you? I know you are. We'll see if that will happen. Mustafa Khan in action tonight as well against the Yorkshireman. What time is it? What time is it? He does it every time.
He does.
Every time. What time is it? We'll find out. If it's Yorkshire time tonight. And Chris Castle is here, I'm afraid. Apparently, I've just heard it in my ear. He apparently is here.
Definitely here, then.
Yeah, right. My night's going from decent to unremarkable in one foul swoop at the mention of the word.
In one hit. That was good, wasn't it? Yeah.
Just at the mention of the word. Oh well. I'm going to go and try and find him and shout at him. While we do that, you can go and stretch your legs, get ready to do some general managing. Oh, also tonight, I forgot about this. Finally, because we're almost out of time. Have you and Sid had the meeting?
We have.
Have you?
Aye.
Have we decided?
We have.
I don't know what's happening here.
No.
You're not going to tell me, are you?
You will soon.
We're going to find out what's happening to the UK Wrestling Dream Ticket. We are going to find out tonight where the Dream Ticket goes. Jonathan Cedric vacated it last week. This week, though, you've had your meeting. It's all sorted.
Yep.
Like proper gentlemen.
Of course.
and we are going to find out what's going to happen to that dream ticket tonight. I'm so excited.
You'll know soon.
We'll know. Y'all know at the same time as all of you guys. And with that, that is it for the pre-show. We will see you on Friday Night Showdown as we hurtle towards WrestleMania. Yeah, about 10 minutes. I'm going to go and stretch my legs and try and find Chris Castle and call him a buffoon. I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.
Bye, guys. Thank you.